Hi, this is Arthur King, and I've prepared a short video on how to turn your words into powerful hypnotic commands. Now, you might be asking, who is this video for? Basically, this is for anyone interested in extending their ability to influence, persuade, and hypnotize people just by talking to them. Now, you might be thinking, why use hypnosis? Well, hypnosis uses some of the most powerful language patterns and techniques to influence people. The problem with that is most methods of traditional hypnosis aren't really practical for regular people to use. What I mean by that is if you were trying to get a coworker or somebody to do something that you wanted them to do, you wouldn't necessarily go into work tomorrow and say, hey, would you mind laying down on this couch and staring at my pocket watch while I swing it back and forth in front of you? Because I'm going to give you a hypnotic command. You know, at the very least you might get a couple weird looks or a slap across the face. At the most you might, have a lawsuit following you, and you don't want that to happen. So how do you get around this problem? Basically, you take those same powerful techniques from traditional hypnosis and you adapt them so that you can use them in regular everyday conversations. So you're not going to ask anyone to lie down on your couch. You're not going to ask anyone to stare at your pocket watch while you swing it back and forth. You're not going to ask anyone to try to relax and find their happy place. What you're going to do is simply just talk to people like you normally do, but as you do that, you're going to incorporate the same language patterns and hypnotic techniques used by master hypnotists to get people to do what you want. So the million-dollar question, how do you construct a hypnotic command and use it in everyday conversation? First of all, just a very, very simple explanation or definition. A command, for the sake of the presentation, is just something that you want someone to do. So, for example, pick up the phone, click on the link, give me a raise, buy this product, watch this video, are all examples of short, simple commands. Each of these commands starts with an action word, usually a verb, and it's in the imperative voice. And if you don't remember the imperative voice from elementary school, it's basically when the subject of these commands is you, but it's implied. You don't necessarily have to say you. So for example, you wouldn't say, you pick up the phone, you click this link, you buy this product. The you in this scenario is sort of implied. Why would you want to imply it instead of saying you? Well, the truth of the matter is because most people don't like being bossed around, and as soon as you start throwing out statements like this, you're going to have people have a gut reaction against what you're saying, even if maybe if you would ask them in a more polite voice, they would actually do what you were asking them. When you put it in a command form, sometimes it can sound kind of brash, and like I said, people a lot of times have a gut reaction, and it just rubs them the wrong way. So we're not going to do that. Nobody likes being bossed around, and so to get around this, we're going to say the command in such a way that it doesn't sound like you're bossing anybody around. So you're going to put the command in a regular sentence. For example, let me just take this phrase, buy this product. Now, don't get worried, I'm not selling anything with this. Like I said, this is just a short presentation on how to do this. You can substitute whatever you want for buy this product. If you want to stick with the sort of the buy word, you can substitute in buy this jewelry, buy this gift, buy me dinner if you're talking to somebody later on today. This is just as an example. Now, you would put this command into a regular sentence. I wonder if you realize all the benefits you'll get when you buy this product. You might be able to buy this product at the beginning of the presentation or at the end. Or don't buy this product if you're only going to put it on the desk and never use it again. Now, I'm actually doing a couple of things here. Let me give you an example, sort of a little metaphor or analogy. Suppose you're looking at this house and your job is to go and knock on the door and just ask the person who lives there something. Maybe you're selling something or you just want to meet your new neighbor or whatever. And this house is surrounded by a white picket fence. And inside this picket fence is, we'll say, a 100-pound Rottweiler. And I'm choosing a 100-pound Rottweiler because I actually own a 100-pound Rottweiler. She's a sweetheart. But anyhow, anytime you get near this white picket fence, this dog starts to go berserk. It's, barking and jumping up and down, and you think, there's no way I'm getting into this fence or getting into this yard. Well, that's sort of that's sort of like how somebody's conscious mind is to a degree. So in other words, if you're giving them a command, they're going to be on alert and they're going to react to it. Maybe not like a 100-pound Rottweiler, but they're certainly going to be aware of it. So your job to get to knock on this door is going to be, how do you engage the dog in such a way that's barking in the front yard so that he's not, on high alert or not messing with you. Well, we're definitely not going to do anything to hurt the dog. We're not going to even think about that. So maybe you would go to the local hamburger place, buy a couple hamburgers, go up to the white picket fence, throw them as far away from the entrance of the fence as you can. Hopefully watch the dog go off and, chew this hamburger meal up. And while he's eating, you go up and knock on your door and sort of, accomplish your goal. Well, the reason we're putting these commands into these sentences like this is we're sort of doing the same thing with the conscious mind. If you just come right out and tell somebody, buy this product, or even worse, you buy this product, again, you haven't gotten over that gut reaction yet of people not wanting to be bossed around. So if you take this first sentence, I wonder if you realize all the benefits you'll get. When you start off with a sentence like that, you're getting people to sort of go internally into their mind and think about maybe the potential benefits that you're about to list. And so they're not nearly as on guard when you have the command in there, buy this product, as they would be if you just came out and said to them flat out, hey, you, buy this product. Let's go through another set of examples really quickly. Again, listen to every word of this video. I'm using this just because it's in the context of what we're doing, so it sort of makes sense. So as you listen to every word of this video, you'll begin to realize how powerful hypnotic commands can be. Number 2, on no account should you listen to every word of this video unless you plan on using these commands right away. And the third one, you'll begin to get a sense of just how easy and natural it is to use commands in your everyday language when you listen to every word of this video. Now, when you say them like that, they don't sound nearly as bossy. You're engaging the conscious mind, so you're getting over that gut reaction that people have when you're trying to boss them around. And while they're contemplating what you're saying to them consciously, that command is sort of bypassing their conscious guard and getting to where you want it to go, which is subconsciously they're hearing it. So, do these same techniques apply when you're writing? The answer is absolutely. Absolutely. There are some subtle differences, however. And so if you're writing, a paper, if you're writing a letter to try to influence somebody, you can certainly use these same hypnotic techniques. You just have to do things a little bit differently, obviously, because writing is a little bit different than a conversation. There are enough differences, actually, where I'm actually preparing another video on hypnotic writing. And if you're interested in that, again, there's absolutely no charge for it. Check out hypnotizeanyonesecretly.com and just fill in your name and email address. I'm not going to bombard you with a whole bunch of emails. You're not going to get, 60 emails from me in 1 month. What I'll do is just alert you when the new videos come out, and if you like them, that's cool. And if this isn't your cup of tea, then I appreciate you listening. Again, my name is Arthur King, and thank you very much for listening. Check out the website, like I said, because I'll be adding some more videos as time goes on. Thanks.